Welcome back. Denver 7 is proud to be a partner with the Colorado Department of Education on the Teacher of the Year program, along with Canvas Credit Union. This year, Gerardo Munoz, a social studies teacher at the Denver Center for International Studies, was named Colorado's 2021 Teacher of the Year. Joining me now, however, is George Hill, Director of Financial Education at Canvas Credit Union, to tell us all about how they support this program. Thanks for being here, George.
Yeah, absolutely.
Something positive to talk about. I love this during the
Absolutely.
pandemic, right?
Oh, yeah.
Well, let's talk about Teacher of the Year program and really why you guys are just really so invested in not only teachers but education.
Yeah, absolutely. The Canvas family is huge supporters in teachers and schools. We're highly excited that and proud of our teachers as well, especially transitioning themselves from teaching in class to now teaching behind a screen. So, hats off to all the teachers out there that were able to adapt to that change. Also, we strongly believe in, giving our young people the opportunity to understand, paths towards sound financial, goals, to be honest with you. It gives them the ability to really understand their financial journey. So by us helping teaching education, financial education, we're only going to empower them to really make smart decisions with their money. Because if that happens, we win.
Absolutely. I really can't start too young in
Right.
educating kids about money. Let's also talk about the fact that in addition to the Teacher of the Year program, you guys are also really involved in other projects throughout the city, right? Can you talk a
Absolutely.
little bit about that?
Yeah, so we focus on 4 areas in our community: first responders, veterans, families, and schools. As for schools, we done multiple projects where we donated $60,000 to Aurora Public Schools Foundations to help with student meals. We're highly involved in teaching financial literacy to local libraries, high schools, and also the partnership that we have with Colorado State and DU.
It kind of begs the question of why you guys are so committed to giving back to the community.
Yeah, so it's part of the Canvas way. It's in our blood. It runs through our veins. We believe in being part of our community is going to give us the ability to understand our community and our citizens. It gives us the opportunity to see where we can be beneficial in our community to really help our members.
Now, I've seen the commercials where you guys, say, go out there, go live, right?
absolutely.
Explain a little bit about what that means.
So to keep it simple, we want to give our members the peace of mind knowing that Canvas Credit Union is taking care of all of their banking so they can go live. And by us doing that, it's the conversations we're having in our branches with our members by really giving them the appropriate advice around our financial products and services.
Well, I think it's an understatement to say that COVID-19 has really kind of thrown us all for a loop a little bit during this year. What have you done a little differently or for your members during this pandemic?
So we were able to open up our branch lobbies in May. We launched a appointment setting in our branches for our members, so they won't have to wait in the lobby anymore. They're able to get right to their financial needs. We have 2 team members on the Canvas family by the name of Vincent Neal and Nancy Patton that was able to teach financial literacy classes online for our members. We were also able to defer payments on loans and mortgages for our members by also helping our business owners with SBA lending.
Well, I mean, anything helps, right? I mean,
Absolutely.
right now, everyone is just trying their best to get by in these unforeseen times. One of the things that you guys are also doing, and you really support in your members, and it's called Afford Life, right?
Yep.
Explain that a little bit.
Afford life, it's all about knowing your personal journey, affording life the best way that you can. Everyone's personal finance journey is different, so afford it the best way that you can, and the Canvas family is here to help you afford that life.
Well, before we go, I also want to just go ahead and give, our hats off again to Teacher of the Year,
Absolutely.
Gerardo. We are so happy for you on this. But really, before we go, I want you to just let everyone know again why it's so important that not just Canvas, of course, while you're here, but all of us really invest in education and teachers.
It's important because I look at it as myself being a parent, having to adjust my lifestyle as well, so we're all in this together. We weren't the only ones that are tied at home. So really supporting each other through this interesting time is only going to help us grow, moving into 2021.
Well, and for the Gerardo Munezes out there, we appreciate you. We thank you for everything that you're doing out there, and we thank Canvas as well for
Absolutely.
really highlighting everything that is going on with the people out there. Let's also remember that not only do you guys really support, and invest in teachers and education, but you're giving back to the community as well. I mean, you said this is the Canvas way, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So when people start to think about that, maybe we can also just give back as much as we can, no matter what that might entail.
Absolutely.
But that's why we have you here, George. We appreciate you talking to all us about Canvas. And of course, Gerardo, we appreciate you as well. So thank you so very much. Let's remind everybody that Canvas Credit Union is all about transforming how you experience financial services. Now, whether you want to save, spend, or borrow, they're all here to be a part of your journey to afford life. Learn more about how Canvas can help at canvas.org. Now, this segment was sponsored by Canvas Credit Union. And don't go anywhere, because we're going to be right back.